Hey guys, so we are approaching quickly this year's worldwide celebration, which is typically, it used to be called the Download Celebration, now they just rebranded it as sort of the worldwide celebration. It started out as like the Transforming Goku and Frieza celebration, then the next year we got the Gohan and Cell. Last year we got Transforming Super Vegito and Transforming Bootanks, and then this year is a question mark. This video is going to be speculation on what we could potentially be seeing as the main theme for the celebration. And I will be going through this tweet that I made. There are replies, and we'll read some of the comments that I got. I think there's over 1,000 replies, so obviously can't get to every single one, but we'll scroll through this and we'll look at some of the comments that you guys listed here. So as I just said, respond to this tweet with your prediction for this year's worldwide celebration theme in Dokkan. What characters will we see be released this year? So I'm sort of trying to do my own prediction, then after that we'll go look through the comments. But keep in mind, last year they did put this tweet out on August 17th. So I'm recording this video on August 7th. This video might go live the same day I'm recording this, I'm not sure yet. But 10 days from now, I think we should get a good idea of what the theme will be for the worldwide celebration. If not directly from the Twitter like this, then at least VJump will probably give us a hint as to what we're getting, because VJump always has like the free-to-play units and stuff from the celebration listed in there. So about a week and a half from now, we will know for sure. I would think it's safe to assume that we'll know for sure what the theme will be. All right, so let's go ahead and just start with some of the different possibilities that we have for this. So typically the way that they sort of do these worldwide celebrations is they have a path they like to go down, a chronological path. Starting with 2 years ago with the Android/Cell Saga stuff, we can take a look at some of the Dokkan Fest that came out on JP, because it's much clearer on JP how this works. So we had the Namic Goku banner, the STR Transforming Namic Goku banner drop on the 18th of June. That led into the Piccolo banner dropping, that's when it ended. Piccolo banner ending on August 15th, and then, obviously, chronologically this makes sense, right? Goku goes Super Saiyan on Namic, and then we have the Android/Cell Saga where Piccolo fuses with Kami. That sort of leads into the Cell games, or the Cell Saga. And then following this, we had the worldwide celebration with Gohan and Cell. But the prior year, well, I guess the next year after the Cell and Gohan Dokkan celebration, but the last year, so 2020, we had the STRs Transforming Vegito and the physical Bootanks transforming unit. The run-up to that was much more elaborate and clear-cut. So we started out New Year's. The New Year's banners on JP were with the transforming Super Saiyan 2 into Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Majin Vegeta. Obviously, this is a reference to the Majin Buu saga. This is what started that entire saga, pretty much. This went into the Golden Week Dual Dokkan Fest with the Transforming Gotenks and the Transforming Buu, or the Exchange Buu. And then from here we went into Ultimate Gohan, and it's pretty clear, right? I mean, just a bunch of Majin Buu saga stuff, from going back from the Dual Dokkan Fest for New Year's to Golden Week, then to Gohan. Pretty obvious that that's not what it. I guess I forgot to pull up the actual Vegito and Buuhan banners, but these led into Vegito and Buuhan for the worldwide celebration. So that leads us to this year. This year we have a very less direct sort of lead up into the worldwide celebration, right? New Year's we have Pycon and Janemba. Okay, it's movies, so it's really hard to tell if that's going to be anything. Then we have Goten and Trunks from the Bio Broly movie. Okay. Then we have this Broly for Saiyan Day. Again, some of these things might not be directly related, but so far it's a lot of movie stuff that they're dropping here. Then we have Videl. Very strange. I mean, Videl doesn't really correlate with anything that we got prior to this, right? These are all movies characters. We have Goten and Trunks, and then we have Videl. I mean, nothing really super related there. Then we got the GT-themed Golden Week celebration, which obviously, again, is not related to anything else we got prior to this. We got obviously the GT, Super Saiyan Vegeta, and Goku. Then after that, we have the Super Gogeta, the fusing Goku and Vegeta into Super Gogeta. Again, it's movie-related, but not really related to either GT stuff or Videl. And then most recently, we just received the Super Vegeta Dokkan Fest, which I would also argue is not really correlated with anything else on here. So, going through all this year's Dokkan Fest that JP received, you can't really draw any sort of conclusions as to what the pattern might be here. I mean, we have a pattern starting back with Pycon and Janemba. A lot of these are movies related, because like movies, this is technically movies, and this guy's movies as well. So maybe they are building up to a movie-themed worldwide celebration, and I think we can make a few conclusions based off of this. The first conclusion is this is going to be a movies theme. That's why they're dropping all these movies characters, and we could potentially see something like maybe a standalone Blue Gogeta and a standalone full power Super Saiyan Broly, because we don't have standalone versions of those characters, right? We have a Super Saiyan Gogeta who transforms into Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, and then a Super Saiyan Broly who transforms into a full power Super Saiyan Broly, and then we have a base form Gogeta who transforms into Blue. We don't have a straight up Blue Gogeta. And what's interesting about that movie, right, the Broly movie, is that we haven't never gotten a Broly from that movie since the initial debut of that movie, right? We got the Wrathful AGL Broly, who dropped alongside the physical, transforming Super Saiyan Broly into full power Broly. Since that physical Broly came out, we have not gotten any sort of summonable version of that Broly, which is ridiculous. It's insane. It's not over. It's basically almost 2 years since that movie came out. And you would have thought at this point they would release some kind of summonable LR. And yeah, we got Broly Shen Lemo, but do you really count that? Like, full power Super Saiyan Broly is who we need. A standalone Dokkan Fest LR full power Super Saiyan Broly. They could definitely do that. I could see that happening. We could also go down the path of them maybe doing GT stuff. There's sort of like a lot of people thinking that maybe because they did the Golden Week celebration GT themed, and because last year they did the Majin Buu and Gotenks Golden Week celebration that led into the worldwide celebration, maybe they could be doing another GT themed celebration here. So maybe they want to do a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta versus Omega theme celebration. I think that's probably one of the more popular predictions that people have for the celebration, which is definitely, I could see that happening. The only thing for me is, like, you would think that they would do more GT stuff leading up to that if that was the case. Like, Baby definitely needs a Dokkan Fest. I think, if they wanted to do a GT worldwide celebration, leading off with these guys as the GT, Dokkan Fest units, this is fine. And then Super Vegeta being the Dokkan Fest now, I would expect this to be a baby Vegeta instead if they were leading into worldwide being GT themed, but that's just me. And then the other thing we could talk about is maybe, because we take a look at the prior 2 years again, they led into the Cell and Gohan banners with Piccolo, who's kind of chronologically leading into that. And then the prior year, they led into it with Tech Ultimate Gohan, who again makes sense to lead into Vegito and Buhan with this. This year, this is going to be the last Dokkan Fest we get before the worldwide celebration on JP. So is this indicative that we're going to be getting another Android/Cell Saga unit for the worldwide celebration? Potentially. I mean, they could do another Cell if they wanted to. I don't think that's out of the question. Maybe they focus, instead of Gohan this time, they focus more so on the fight that Goku had with Cell or something like that. I don't know. I feel like it would be kind of weird to have another worldwide celebration focused around Gohan and Cell, considering we had one 2 years ago, and it's 2 years ago, but I feel like, some of their arcs definitely deserve more love at this point. And this brings me to two other predictions that I could have as well about this, which is, because everything's so over the place with all these Dokkan Fests, there's not really one cohesive theme that you can really, sort of conclude about all these different Dokkan Fests that have come out. The conclusion that you can make from that is that whatever we're getting for worldwide this year doesn't really have a way to lead into it. And what I mean by that is Dokkan has notoriously neglected a few sagas from the Dokkan Fest pool, summonable LR pool, and the two infamous sagas that they've done that for regularly are both the Saiyan Saga and the Planet Namic Saga. Unless you want to count Dragon Ball, but I would be shocked if they did a Dragon Ball themed worldwide celebration. I'd be down for it. I would be happy. I would be very, very, very happy if they did that, but I don't think it's gonna happen. The Saiyan Saga has 0 Dokkan Fests. I can't think of any. I'm pretty sure it has 0. Right? There's no Raditz. There's no Dokkan Fest Piccolo and Goku. There's no Dokkan Fest Nappa. There's no Dokkan Fest Vegeta. Like, there's nothing from the Saiyan Saga that is a Dokkan Fest character. Zero Dokkan Fest. That's almost 7 years into this game being out, and we have zero Dokkan Fest Saiyan Saga units. That's ridiculous. It's just insane. And then the Planet Namek Saga, I think up until this guy came out, this Goku over here, we had one Planet Namek Saga Dokkan Fest unit, which was the physical full power Frieza. And this Goku came out over 4 years into the game being out, right? So it's very weird that they are neglecting these very, very popular sagas. But you take a look at the Saiyan Saga. Like, let's just say, for example, the Worldwide Celebration is going to be a Kaioken Goku and a Grade 8 Vegeta. Right, those are the two units coming out for a Worldwide Celebration. And the whole theme is going to be based around the Saiyan Saga. They did just drop a Prime Battle LR Gohan from the Raditz fight, which maybe indicates that it's going to be Saiyan Saga, but there's really nothing to lead into that fight from the Saiyan Saga. Like, what are they going to do? Drop a Dokkan Fest Raditz? I mean, I guess they could, but I don't know. There's not really much material to work with in terms of them leading into the Saiyan Saga. I guess what could they even do? They could do like a Dokkan Fest Demon King Piccolo. They could do a Dokkan Fest Mod Jr. or something like that. That would then take us into like the beginning of Z. Then you could do a Dokkan Fest Raditz, I guess, and then that could lead into this. But again, there's not really much material to work with leading into the Goku and Vegeta fight, I guess, for Dokkan, because they've neglected it so hard, right? And then the Planet Namek Saga. I mean, in my opinion, there's a lot they can do with the Planet Namek Saga. Like, I've been asking for this for a long time, but we need a Dokkan Fest Captain Ginyu. We don't have a transforming monster Zarbon. Kaioken Goku from Planet Namek Saga could definitely be Dokkan Fest as well. Some kind of Vegeta. We could do a Dokkan Fest Kid Gohan and Krillin potentially from that saga as well. Like, not just Frieza. I mean, we definitely need more Frieza. We have like a very, very criminally low amount of Friezas from the Namek Saga for a game that's about to be 7 years old. We definitely need a final form Frieza who transforms into full power. There's a lot they can do with the Planet Namek Saga. So I think they could very easily do a transforming full power, or transforming final form Frieza into full power versus a Super Saiyan Goku from the Planet Namek Saga as the Worldwide Celebration. That would sell extremely well. Definitely, I mean, by far the most the most well-known and popular fight in Dragon Ball history, right? Is that Frieza vs. Goku fight. But that might be a reason why they haven't really correlated any of these, banners, these Dokkan Fests that came out this year with anything, because maybe there's just no correlation there, and they can't really pick certain Dokkan Fest characters to lead into those sagas because there's not really much for them to work with, I guess, is what I'm trying to say here. So those are really the 5 examples that I have that I can think of are probably the 5 most likely outcomes, right? Gogeta and Broly from the Broly movie. Another Cell Saga celebration. We have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta versus Omega, so GT themed. We could do Kaioken Goku versus Saiyan Saga Vegeta, or we can do Frieza versus Goku on Namek. So those are my 5 picks. I think if I had to pick one that I think was most likely to happen, I think I probably would go with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta versus Omega. I think looking at everything that happened, this is so out of the blue to me. And like a Super Saiyan GT Goku and a Super Saiyan GT Vegeta, like it's such a weird decision to make as Dokkan Fest exclusives, like especially Vegeta. Like, what did Super Saiyan Vegeta do in GT? Like almost nothing. So I feel like they kind of quote unquote force themselves to do this in a way. But I mean, obviously I love these units a lot, they're really, really good, but I feel like this is probably the most indicative to me of what's going to come. But I would love to see any of those outcomes, Saiyan Saga especially, because I think Saiyan Saga has been super, super neglected here. All right, that was my super long tangent about what I thought was going to happen. It's already 15 minutes almost into the video here. Let's go down, scroll down throughout this comment section here and read some of the responses people had here. So, if it's Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, they could do an LR Gogeta Blue, and the side unit being the Goku and Vegeta posing back-to-back doing Kamehameha, and Gallic Gun and an LR Broly with a Broly and Paragus. Old one is outdated. Yeah, I agree. I mean, the Broly movie, they could do a lot with it. I like that idea of the Goku and Vegeta doing the back-to-back Kamehameha. I mean, a blue Goku and Vegeta, we don't have that in the game yet, right? I mean, we have Kaioken Blue Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta from the Tournament of Power, but We don't have one that's just blue Goku and Vegeta, just that's it. So that could work pretty well, you know, fusing into Gogeta. I really do think a standalone blue Gogeta is needed at this point. Like, we have so many different, you know, fusing Gogetas. We have base form Gogeta transforming. We have Super Saiyan Gogeta transforming. Just give me a standalone Super Saiyan blue Gogeta. That's it. Active skill, revival mechanic, whatever you want to do. I want to turn 1 fight with my blue Gogeta. That's what I want to do. That's it. We have, we're getting a Resurrection F movie celebration. Okay. The new units will be a Super Saiyan Blue Goku with an exchange into Vegeta and a Frieza that goes golden. The free-to-play units will be a Piccolo that exchange with Gohan and an LR Frieza corpse, I guess, with all the new crew members from that movie. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. I think, personally, I don't know if Resurrection F is a big enough and hype enough and popular enough movie to really carry what I consider to be the biggest celebration of the year. I would even consider it to be bigger than the anniversary, because it's celebrated together both on JP and Global. But I'd be okay with this. I mean, Resurrection F has been criminally underrepresented in the game, so. Part 1, Super Saiyan Goku in perfect form Cell, and a Part 2, Future Androids and Future Trunks and Future Gohan LRs. These are 2 different scenarios. Part 1, Kaioken Goku and base Vegeta that become Kaioken times 4 and Grade 8 Vegeta. Part 2, Namic Saga, base Vegeta and Goku that become Zenkai boosted Vegeta. I mean, I don't think they're going to mix 2 sagas together. I don't think they're going to do that. But yeah, like Saiyan Saga or like sort of like a Cell Saga themed one could definitely happen. I'm really hoping it would be GT because it's about time for an LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but it's probably unlikely considering JP released Dokkan Fest Super Vegeta, but then again, Cell Saga again. Yeah, I feel the same way as you. Like, I think out of the 5 possibilities I mentioned earlier, if it was Cell Saga again, I'd be a little bit disappointed. I would. I know Cell Saga is popular. I know people want Gohan. Gohan is popular. But I'm ready for them to do like Saiyan Saga. I'm ready for them to do Namic Saga. Like the sagas that need representation, we need to see more around those. And it's not like the Saiyan Saga is unpopular. It's not like the Planet Namek Saga is unpopular. I just don't know why they choose to neglect those. Maybe a GT of movie celebration, or movies of celebration. My unit predictions would be either a super physical Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and a Super Saiyan 4 Goku that fused into Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 and Extreme Tekko Mega Shenron dual Dokkan Fest, or a super physical Super Saiyan Blue. Wait, what? Super physical. Oh yeah, Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta that fused into Gogeta Blue and Extreme AGL Full Power Ball. Okay. Yeah, I mean I could see that. Battle of Gods. That is the one I have not seen many people talk about. Battle of Gods, a Godku Dokkan Fest that has the I will not let you destroy my world moment, which could be an active skill or implemented into the revival mechanic. I can see this happening for the download celebration, considering how we went from Cell arc to Buu arc. Yeah, that's actually a good point. Maybe maybe the download or the worldwide celebrations are sort of going in chronological order. So we had Cell 2 years ago. Last year we had Buu, and then this year they're going to go into the Battle of Gods. That's interesting. I didn't actually think about that. Another Battle of Gods one. Wow, okay, 2 in a row. I think it will be Battle of Gods themed celebrations. These might be the new LRs. An LR Super Saiyan God Goku has an active when he transforms into Super Saiyan, and he might have a revival. And then a solo Beerus would be nice. Yeah, that would be cool. I'd be okay with that. Prediction going off how the unit before is usually related, Goku and Cell, or maybe even androids and Trunks. What I want though is a transformation ROF Goku and Frieza. ROF is so, yeah, I agree. Again, it is underrepresented in Dokkan. I think I would be okay with an ROF celebration. Again, I don't know if it's popular enough though. I would love to see a 23rd World Tournament Piccolo and Goku. Actually, that is, yeah. I mean, I remember I've been asking for this for like 3 Golden Weeks in a row. It just hasn't happened. IMO, the best fight in all of Dragon Ball. Yep. And very underrepresented. Also add them to Dragon Ball Saga. Piccolo should have also a giant mode, and Goku could have a costume change where he takes off the weighted clothes. Yep, I agree. Definitely a good idea. I think it'll be Namic Saga. We'll get a Vegeta with a revival mechanic and a Dende banner unit. And a base Goku with a Super Saiyan transformation and a Krillin and Gohan banner unit. And first form Frieza who transforms into final form with an active skill to transform into full power. Yeah, I mean that's one of the ideas that I had. The only thing that I'm scared of, if they add a Krillin, they add a Krillin banner unit, I just have PTSD going back to the AGLLR Gohan and Cell banner. And thinking about just context for this, my number one most hated unit of all time in Dokkan is AGLR Gohan because of how impossible it is to transform with him. If they do the same thing as they did with that Gohan to a Namic Goku, where he needs to have like a Krillin on the team or something to transform, I will be so mad. That is the number one fear that I have. Literally, just don't make them busted when they transform. Have them much easier transformation, and we'll be fine. I'm so nervous if they would have a Krillin banner unit, because that means the Goku's probably gonna rely on him in some way to transform, and I just really would not prefer that. My bet is a standalone Gogeta Blue and a new Broly full power Dokkan. Since the release of BoJack STR, they started to buff the movie bosses and movie heroes. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I didn't even mention BoJack, but he came out before. I believe he was the Dokkan Fest prior to Janemba and Pycon, but he also is movies, so that makes sense. I mean, they've been pushing movies pretty hard. Yep. Leaning more towards a future Gohan/Trunks exchange unit and the future androids, because this is the android/Cell Saga part that is represented the least. But I don't know if the androids have enough hype. Yeah, I agree. I don't think they do. I don't think they're going to make a new Gohan Cell dual Dokkan Fest. Yeah, I hope they don't. I would be pretty disappointed if they did that. Hope we see a Shadow Dragon Saga or Saiyan Saga themed worldwide celebration, although I would be more interested in a Saiyan Saga worldwide celebration. Okay. Yeah, I mean, me too. I think, honestly, if I had to compare both of those things, I'd be okay with either one, but I think Saiyan Saga needs the representation more in this game at this point. Dragon Ball. Oh, he has one for every series. Dragon Ball is Team Goku and Piccolo. Yep, definitely. DBZ is Namic Saga, Super Saiyan Goku with full power Frieza. Yep. Dragon Ball Super is Dragon Ball Super Broly, Gogeta Blue, standalone or Goku Blue, and Vegeta Blue into Gogeta Blue. In full power Broly, I would actually kind of prefer he not start a Super Saiyan, just because we already have so many Super Saiyan Brolys in the game now. We don't have a single Super Saiyan Broly full power in the game. 0. Standalone. We need that. GT, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta into Gogeta, yep, and Omega. I think that's the most popular sort of prediction right now. For me, the 3 most likely are Gogeta and Omega, yep. Perfect Cell and Instant coming out Goku, Cell Saga, Blue Goku, Blue Vegeta, and Golden Frieza. Oh, a lot of people are saying ROF, actually. I'm surprised. Okay, seems to be pretty popular. Going by the movie theme, I feel it will be one of the 3 to 4 Kyo Goku with Turles. Oh, one of those 3 to 4 out of these. Gohan with BoJack. Can you please no. I don't think it's gonna be Gohan and BoJack, because they literally just released a BoJack not even a year ago. And Legends the only reason I'm laughing is because Legends just did that for their anniversary. I was gonna say I don't feel that that's hype enough for the worldwide celebration, but then again, Legends literally just did that for their anniversary. Okay, Go Bros with Broly. Probably not. And then Godku with Beerus. Okay. Honestly, okay with anything other than GT. Because you never saw GT. Interesting, okay. Probably wouldn't happen, but I love it if it were to be Super Saiyan 2 Goku versus Kid Buu with Goku going Super Saiyan 3 during the fight. I mean, we do definitely at some point need to get a Goku and Kid Buu dual Dokkan Fest, right? Kid Buu needs some representation in this game. It's been a meme for so long, but it's a meme because it's true, right? We don't have an LR Kid Buu. We need some kind of like really powerful Kid Buu. Like at this point, we do. Do I think this worldwide celebration is going to be about Kid Buu? Probably not. We literally just got the Buu saga last year, so I don't think they're going to do that again 2 years in a row. But we do. We definitely need Kid Buu to get some love in this game. If Dokkan follows the original trend of worldwide celebration being correlated to JP's newest Dokkan Fest exclusive, Super Vegeta, then I expect it to be the Cell and Gohan. Yeah. But if they don't follow the trend, then I would really like it to be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who will actually be good. And what do you mean actually be? You don't think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the Int one, is good? And Omega or Gogeta Blue and Broly. Saiyan Saga Goku and Vegeta, or Kaioken times 20 Goku. Ooh, that's a good one. Kaioken times 20 Goku that transforms into Super Saiyan Goku. And Final Form Frieza that transforms into... Yeah, I actually like that idea a lot. I didn't even think about that. He could do, like, you could start out with Kaioken times 20 Goku, and then his I'm trying to think of what his active skill transformation would look like. Maybe it's just a regular transformation. Like what does this transformation animation look like? Like he powers down into base and like transforms. Like I don't know. It'd be kind of strange, but I feel like they can make it work somehow. I hope we see a standalone Spirit Sword Trunks and a half-corrupt Zamasu. Future needs the help. I agree. An LR Zamasu could really help out LR Goku Black and EZA for Goku Black and Zamasu, and most importantly, it would be really cool. Yeah, I agree. We didn't really talk about EZAs that much, but they've been pumping out the EZAs for the OG 90% LRs pretty consistently on JP, right? We got Gohan, the Int one. We're about to get the AGL Majin Vegeta LR EZA. So the only two left are Goku Black and Zamasu and Physical Trunks. Actually, Physical Trunks could work with a Namic Saga theme celebration because they could do, for part 1, the Goku versus Frieza. Then they could EZA the Trunks, the LR Trunks in part 2. And then I guess they could do like a legendary summon base form Trunks that transforms into Super Saiyan or something like that. And they could have some kind of like Mecha Frieza or King Cold or something like that as well. That could work for part 2 of that. Or like a Yardrat Goku or something that's like actually good. Whole Saiyan celebration can be similar to the Goku Frieza one, but that is something I hope to happen, as it seems like it will be a Cell Saga. Everyone's saying Cell Saga. Please don't be Cell Saga. Just gonna be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta LR. Hopefully he gets the love he deserves as an LR, and I can't wait to see what the animations look like considering that what we got with Super Gogeta. Yep, agreed. Honestly think a God of Destruction Topo, because of the 6th anniversary theme with UI Goku and Super Saiyan Evolution with Vegeta. They already have full power Jiren. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to eventually get a Dokkan Fest God of Destruction Topo. It's definitely happening at some point. Pretty sure LR Broly Super and LR Gogeta Blue will drop on the global celebration. I mean, it's going to be the same for both versions, but maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's a popular opinion. Base Gohan into Super Saiyan 2 and into Super Saiyan, then Super Saiyan 2. First form Cell, second form Perfect. But I wouldn't mind Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta card exchange Metal Cooler. Metal Cooler for the worldwide celebration, huh? That's different. I know it probably won't happen, but I'm hoping for a Super Saiyan God Goku and Vegeta, or sorry, Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta for Metal Cooler. Another Metal, what? What are the odds we get, what are the odds that we get 2 Metal Cooler movie predictions in a row? That, dude. That's very, like, I would not expect that at all. But that's interesting. They both said Metal Cooler movie. I have a feeling it might be LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, which transformed to Gogeta. I knew Omega Shenron will be nice since the other one was released a long time ago. Yeah, definitely agree with that. Keep in mind, they also have, like, really good animations in stock for Omega. If you guys remember, they had the raid against Omega. I think it was during the 4-year anniversary. And the Omega in that raid did like I forgot the name of the attack, but it was like the I think it was the Whirlwind Spin super attack, and it actually looked like really good, and it never was released on a playable unit. So they have that in stock to use on an Omega that we could get. So keep that in mind. Hoping Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Omega. Monkey Fan and Omega literally has no respect since 4 years ago. Dual Dokkan Fest. Why are people so into Kaioken Goku and Grade 8 Vegeta? I see them great for a dual Dokkan Fest like Golden Week or Christmas, but not for an anniversary or worldwide celebration. Because, I mean, Saiyan Saga is like one of the most beloved sagas ever. I would say for sure the Saiyan Saga is more iconic than Gogeta versus Omega. Considering they're EZing LRs this year, I would guess they might do an LR Sword of Hope Trunks and LR Fuse Zamasu with an LR Tech Zamasu and Goku Black EZA. Definitely possible. I would really like something like this. Brings back good memories. Yeah, Battle of Gods. I've actually been surprised how many people are talking about Battle of Gods on here. Interesting. Goku and Vegeta Super Saiyan 4, which transform into Gogeta Super Saiyan 4, and Sin Shenron that transforms into Omega. Okay. Going with Nano's prediction, where he was taking note of all the subtle hints to GT and Android Saga being sprinkled in the last few months, and came to the conclusion that they're releasing a Super Vegeta. I'm gonna go against it. I'm gonna veto this idea. No, they're not doing a Super Vegeta again. Would I want Saiyan Saga Grade 8 Vegeta versus Kaioken ×4 Goku? Would I expect Gogeta and Omega? I think that's a fair prediction, right? I think I'm probably in the same boat as this guy. I think I want Saiyan Saga the most right now. Saiyan Saga or Frieza Saga. I mean, I'm obviously biased towards Frieza, but Saiyan Saga or Namic Saga I would want the most. I think Gogeta Mega probably are the most likely, but I definitely wouldn't be upset with this at all. The only one where I'd be kind of disappointed would be Cell Saga. If they did that again, I'd be like, ugh, again. Alright, we'll do like a few more here. I want Battle of Gods instead of GT or Cell Saga or Saiyan Saga. It's fair. We still don't have a top tier Kaioken Goku or a decent grade 8 card in the game, so I definitely want a Goku and Vegeta from the Saiyan Saga. Yeah, I agree. We have 0 Dokkan Fest from the Saiyan Saga. It's so stupid. Full power Dragon Ball Super Broly and Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta into Gogeta. Part 2 LR, either base form Vegeta into Super Saiyan into God or transforming Frieza. Interesting, okay. I assume he means transforming Frieza from the Broly movie. A Namic Saga with Super Saiyan Goku who counters Blast Supers with You Fool, and a Frieza who revives with the Goku and the team who gives him energy to live, and he has a costume change to being cut in half. I don't know if they're going to go that far. I don't know if they're going to actually do that. But the countering Blast Supers is interesting because Global currently does not have that mechanic right now to be able to differentiate between the different types of super attacks. So the Global would need to get that update before moving into the Worldwide Celebration. I actually think there's a good chance that Global does get that because they've been pushing that mechanic pretty hard recently with the Gogeta and Janemba. So if they want to capitalize on that mechanic for the Worldwide Celebration, that's something that Global would need access to before moving into that. Kind of expecting movies, not any one in specific, but a splash from a bunch of them. I know it's mostly unwarranted, but that's just what I feel, huh? Like a movie mashup thing? That'd be interesting. Alright, last one. I think it will be Cell Saga themed because of the Super Vegeta. I have honestly no idea what units it might be, though. Personally, I'm really hoping for a Saiyan Saga Goku and Vegeta. Yeah, I mean, again, I would be pretty disappointed if it was Cell Saga themed, but I'm not going to really judge it before we see what they do with it, because they could make it really cool. But there we go. We went through a lot of responses here. There's 500 trillion. How many responses did I actually get on this? Let me see. 684. Okay, that's a lot. But let me know down below in the comments to this video what you guys would want to see for the Worldwide Celebration and what you guys are expecting to see, because those obviously are probably going to be different, right? I'm actually seeing a lot of God Goku stuff. That's crazy. I didn't really expect that at all. And a lot of God Goku stuff, a lot of Resurrection F. Like, here's more. Okay, people really want to see ROF. That's definitely not something that I really considered even. I think ROF is more fitting to something like the Golden Week celebration, but I would be okay with ROF. But that's pretty much going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.